I just wish that someone would have just told me that I was pretty and that I was worthy regardless of what color my skin was.
It's such a natural experience when we're in our teenage years to just want to fit in.
Yes, exactly.
To just want to belong, to find a place where you don't feel different, you don't feel othered, you don't feel like there's something hard to understand about you. And you mentioned then, I know you've talked about it on the show as well, being a Black woman in predominantly white areas, white experiences. Talk to me about what that experience was like for you. Like, what were the questions in your head, or what were the things that you were struggling with, grappling with internally?
I think I just didn't have a lot of Black peers around me. So it's just all I saw was just pretty blonde girls with blonde hair and blue eyes or green eyes. And I just think being young and very impressionable, that's what I honestly for a long time thought that was the definition of beauty. I truly thought that was what I needed to like look like to fit in and for guys to like me and all those things. And it was just so sad. I remember one of my like worst experiences in high school was one night I actually attempted to bleach my skin, which is so sad that I even did that. But I just thought I had to do all these extremes just to fit in. And I just wish that someone would have just told me that I was pretty and that I was worthy regardless of what color my skin was. And just because I don't look like people around me doesn't mean that I'm any less than them. But being a mom, I feel like having little boys of my own that look up to me, I'll make sure that they have those affirmations about themselves that like I wasn't taught. I just again, me just being little, I was like 10. I thought that if I drew a bath and I put a bunch of bleach in it and then I sat in the bath and scrubbed, it would like cause my skin to lighten. I just think I was just very young. I didn't know how that would work. But just anything I could possibly do to like fit in, I wanted to try to do. I mean, even just like my hair, I went onto this on my show of me kind of just finally like owning me being Black and experimenting with my hair. But my whole entire life growing up, my mom taught me that my curly hair was just hard to manage for her. So the second that she could, she started straightening my hair. And that's all I knew for a long time was just, okay, just straighten your hair. Like, if it starts to get curly, like straighten it really quick again. Like, you don't want people to know that your hair is like actually naturally curly and has texture. And it's something that I hid for a long time. So I just think any part of myself that would show that I was Black, I was so afraid to, and that breaks my heart to say. But I think it's caused me to do a complete 180 now, even though it did take me 25 years to get to this point, that I'm so incredibly proud to be Black and to represent a huge community of the world on the show. And I honestly think the biggest shift for me was having my own kids, because they're a quarter Black, but either which way, they're still Black. And I don't want them to feel the things that I felt. And just seeing them and, seeing how beautiful they are and, I want them to be proud of themselves and proud of every single part of themselves. And I can't do that if I'm not proud of me.